Good evening. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Sarah Jane Mayberry, and I am your local artist. What I have in store for you today is a squirrel with his ears up. He's adorable, and he's sitting on the edge of a stool. So we're gonna do a watercolor picture of him today. We did do rocks for 6 days in a row, and we did our watercolor fireman. We will show you what that loose watercolor looks like if you didn't get a chance to look at the picture on all social media. Just so you know, we are on YouTube. That's where you get your full tutorials on there, or on Facebook. We're on TikTok, obviously, LinkedIn, Discord, Instagram, Red Note, Lemonade, and Favorited. So you should check us out on there if you haven't already checked us out. I really appreciate everyone for coming in here. What I do is I do a start to finish painting every single day. It should be, let me show you what you could win if you're in our audience. Oops. So if you're in our audience and you're active in the chat, you could win this or one of these. It comes in this black mailer, bubble mailer, and this is our painting. So it's a 5x7 watercolor art, and it comes in this 8x10 mat, guys. So this is something that you could definitely win if you're here during the live tutorial, and if you are active in the chat. So the reason why I do this on TikTok is because I want to be able to talk and do painting at the same time. That's kind of what I do. So that's what I'm going to do. I also sell my paintings, and I do commissions too, guys. So if you're interested in getting anything painted, please let me know. Or if you would like to see if you'd like something painted and you are under no obligation to buy it. Oh, Rosie joined. Hi, Rosie. Nice to meet you. So nice to see you. I'm so glad you came in. I'm Sarah Jane Mayberry. I'm a painter. In fact, I do a painting tutorial every single night starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about 7 minutes here, I'll get started. You can drop in the chat a little bit about you or something maybe you'd like to see painted one of these days. Oh, Justin just joined. Hi, Justin. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm Sarah Jane. Nice to meet you. Just drop in the chat how you're doing today and what you'd like to learn. I do a painting every single night, so I'm always taking suggestions, guys. What we're going to do today is a squirrel. So he's going to be kind of fun. While I wait for people to gather in here, just be active in the chat, guys. That's one of the ways you can win one of these arts. Okay, so let's look here. I'm going to show you guys some art. Now, I'm not undecided on which ones I want to send to the gallery. I did say this to you guys yesterday. So this is one of the ones that I was thinking about sending to the art gallery. And this is one of the very first ones that I did as a tutorial. So I really like this one. Thanks, guys, so much for coming in. I really appreciate everyone for coming in here. And then this is one of the ones I'm definitely going to send into the art gallery. I really like this one, guys. I really appreciate everyone for coming in here. Hi, Heidi. And got you covered and trim picks. I really appreciate everyone being in here. Hey, Peps is in here. I know Peps from the outside. And this is another one that you could I could send into the art gallery. And then here's one of the ones I was thinking of, guys. Is this one. It's a kitty cat with an ornament in its mouth. I thought it was just adorable. I really like this one, and I like the way I did his eyes. I don't usually have the eyes match the background, and I did this time, and I think it looked really, really cool. So I might send this one in. I'm not exactly sure if I want to do this one or not yet, guys. But I want to send this, one of these, I get to send three, I have 3 frames, so I'm going to send 3 of these pieces of art to the art gallery for Artscape downtown. So the businesses pick the banners, and they pick the picture that best shows what their whoops. That shows their business. So I'm hoping that one of these would be really cool. And let me show you guys just some of the stuff that I've been doing recently. We kind of had a time of rock painting for a while, so Valentine's Day is coming up. This is our Valentine's Day gnomes. You can find the painting tutorial on YouTube, and you can also find the full painting tutorial on Facebook, on our groups, Painting Tutorials, and it's ran by me, Sarah J. Mayberry. This is the coffee kiss. It's kind of a Valentine's Day picture. David N. Yonadas, that was the guy that gave us the reference photo. I really like his photos, guys. You can always see the reference photo there. Whoever gave me the reference photo is always on the top above my name, so that you guys know that I'm definitely giving them credit. I don't want to accidentally not give them credit, so I try to do it first thing before I even stick my name on it. And this is one I have not painted yet. It's of 3 cats. I kind of want to get a little practice of doing fur, so I was thinking about just doing that in the studio, but I have not had time because we've been not worried, we've been working on this website that we've been working on, and I've been designing the business cards that I want to make. Not make, I'm going to buy them. And I'm thinking about other ways that I'm going to show my name out there. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm so glad everyone came in. This is awesome, guys. This is the glow-in-the-dark painting, the fireworks glow-in-the-dark. It's supposed to be like a reflection on the water, so that's why it's kind of got more bluer tones around it. It's not supposed to be... let me see if I can turn off these lights, and it may not have enough light to show you. Yeah, there's a little bit of light, so that was only for 30 seconds of light. So if I let it stand on there for a little bit longer, it will let it soak up the light, and it'll be even brighter when you turn off the light, guys. So thank you guys so much for coming in. Say hi. Thank you for coming in. I do a painting tutorial every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Stacy and Ermita and Eden. If you guys want to, you guys can drop something in the chat. Anything you like. I'm here to answer questions or draw whatever you guys are having an issue or want to learn how to draw. Somebody asked for a mermaid and a unicorn, so I'm gonna do a acrylic painting of a mermaid that I already have sketched out, and that's my logo, guys. Don't copy that one. That one is copyrighted. And this one is SS Denmark. So yeah, we just kind of come around and we talk and chat and look at art. And then at 8 p.m. I do a tutorial. So I try to do a different kind of painting. This is more of a loose water painting. This is what we did yesterday. This is what we did after 6 days off. Wow, that made everybody leave the room. Wouch. Was it really that bad? This is my first painting after being off 6 days. I didn't think it was that bad, guys. I actually liked the fire in the background. Anyways, I guess that's everybody. Everyone else had something to do at 8. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and do a painting tutorial. I thought the other ones were pretty good. So here, let me flip this around a little bit, guys. All I'm doing is making my, what this is going to do is make it cheaper for me when I go to frame it. I could pay for a custom frame, but those could end up to be like $60 at a gallery. I'm not exactly sure how much it'd be at like a place at Michael's or something, but it's more than I can afford right now. So what I do is I measure the picture to the I measure the picture to the frame, and I use 8x10 frames, and it just fits it right into here. Let's do this one a little bit. I want to make sure we have 5 inches, right? Oops. And then all I'm doing, Xtina Marie just came in and said I heart me. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. It is so nice to see you. I took 6 days off of painting, so I have like hardly anybody in here. I showed them my watercolor painting of my firemen, and I guess they didn't like it. It wasn't my best work, but it was also my first time back after being off for 6 days, so I guess it wasn't as bad. Thank you so much for sending a gift. I appreciate you. You're so awesome and sweet. Alright, let's just kind of leave that there, and I say that'll be okay. Thank you so much for sending a heart me. That's awesome. So the reference photo today is from Kathy, CATHIEBRAU with these little, oh, it's under the A. Here, let me fix that, because I put the dots above the U instead of the A, and I don't want to have the wrong name. Because I guess this picture is from Norway. Xtina, how are you doing? I'm so glad you came in. Why don't you tell people a little bit about you and about the challenges you're doing? I think it's really cool, and I really support what you do. So she's a real supporting bestie of mine, guys. So Xtina's been doing a cool challenge, and I don't know. I really liked it. I don't know a lot of the details about it, but I thought it was interesting. She was doing pretty well at it, too, from what I hear. Alright, so we're just kind of making this squirrel. And we're trying to make the fur. So I don't know. Before we start doing all the fur and stuff, let's get this basic shape of the animal. Me and my cartoons. I always make cartoon looking animals. I always do. I know it. I don't mean to. It's just my style. We're just making his little arms. Let's go ahead and make his eye. Let's fix that a little bit by his eye. Thank you so much for sending a gift. Oh, I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Appreciate everyone that's out here supporting me. And we're just making this little piece of where his hand is. And it's coming down. And they're kind of holding connected together. And he's holding his own hand. That is super adorable. And we're just going in here. And putting him perched on this stool. So we got a little claw right here. And then another 4 more claws. And then his other foot perched up here. And he's on this thing right here. And he's perched on it. So let's see. I wish I would have got enough room to put his tail, but we're going to have enough room for his ears. Oh, Georgia Peach came in. Oh, thank you so much for coming in, Georgia. She says, what you drawing? She said, hey, girl, what you drawing? I didn't know anybody was in here. I am drawing a squirrel with pointed ears. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad you came in. That is super awesome. Thank you. You are so cool. So we're just doing a real super simple we're gonna make his tail out this end instead of down below, just so we can see it. I want to be able to see his little thing. I thought so. Georgia Peach goes, I thought so. I couldn't tell at first. I wrote that a bit ago. Oh, did you? I am so sorry. I thought I was completely empty in here, so I just started drawing and forgot about the whole fact that I was doing it in front of everybody. I just kind of started drawing for myself. I was like, okay, nobody's here. I'll just go ahead and draw. So he's got these really cute ears. He's adorable. And I mean, they are high up. She goes, no worries, girl. Squirrels are cute. It was just the one head when I came in and asked. That's cool. Well, with me, so usually I don't even know what the animals are. I'm not the best at doing animals, like knowing what the animals are at all. I'm just not. So I'm just kind of going around and making his fur. Oh, that's a little bit too far away from his ear. Let's scooch it a little bit more closer. And I want to get this eye down pat. I want to get this, it's almost like a star on his eye. And then a little bit of a piece here. So he's got a different kind of eye. Oh, thank you so much for getting the #1 gifter bag. Delancey Burwell, hey, he came in. And Georgia Peach said, hey, looks good. Delancey, hey, come on in. Meet Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach says, Delancey Burwell, hello. Delancey is an awesome singer. He does stuff with the band, the Wildwood Piers. I did put one of his musics to one of my posts at one time. I don't remember which one it was, but you should totally check him out. He's got a YouTube page and everything else. He's awesome. He's one of the creators that I met on Favorited. And it's came down and decided to check me out, which is pretty cool. How are you doing, Delancey? Thanks for coming in. Oh, Delancey said, God bless you. God bless you, too. Georgia Peach goes, oh, wow, I'll follow him. Georgia Peach sent the hand hearts. I love that. That's awesome. So I took a 6-day reprieve off of painting. Well, I did painting rocks, but I don't think that counts. You know what I mean? It just doesn't really count. We're just doing his face and his whiskers. And then we gotta do some stuff around here. Give him some fur. This is really helping me with my fur, guys. I'm really awesome about this. Delancey sent hugs. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for sending hugs. I'm so glad you came in. That is super awesome. Alright, so we're gonna have to do almost like where the hand is got light on it. And so we're going to show it this way by just adding a couple of highlights in there. Thank you so much for liking the live. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Georgia Peach, for liking the live. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. Georgia Peach, it looks like it's just you and me, unless the thing's not correct and doesn't tell us that there's as many people in here as what there is. I don't know. I don't know if they're correct or not. Let's see here. Kind of looking about where I need to add feathers. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do his tail first because it's going to be the wettest part. Georgia Peach goes days, 5 days, 3 people in here. Oh, says 3 people in here. Oh, really? There's 3 people in here? Cool. On mine, it says only one. That's awesome. I'm just glad there's just somebody in here watching me while I'm doing this. This is awesome. So I'm going to remember to put my name on it. My signature. Because if I don't remember to put it on now, it won't happen, guys. Okay. So let's do the color on the tail. And we're going to enhance the tail a little bit. Oh, really? You're so 3? That's awesome. Oh, Brittany's in here. Hey, Brittany. Thank you so much for coming in. We're just painting a picture today. The reference photo is from Kathy Barrar. Oh, wait a minute. Before I even finish, I forgot to put my name up top. Let's remember to do that. Artist, Sarah Jane Mayberry. There you go. Oh, Georgia Peach says, hey, Brittany. That's awesome. I love it when you guys are so welcoming. That's super cool. Alright, so we're just putting a little bit of color on here. And we're just putting a little bit of color on his paw. Because that's how red it is. It's almost like a reddish brown. But we don't want it that much on there. Okay, there you go. And then we want to do a darker brown. A little bit right here. Okay, let me get a little bit darker. Oh, Susan Thomas is here. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here, Mom. Did you get my message, Mom? And then we're going to add a little bit of darker brown to it. So we're going to do all 3 colors of brown. So we're doing a little bit of his thing. Aw, Georgia Peach goes, hello, Susan Thomas. I love it when you guys are so welcoming. That is super awesome. Alright, so we're going to use a little bit of gray on his tail, because his tail looks really gray, guys. So I'm trying to make it highlights without going overboard. So we kind of got, let me do a little bit of black in here too. So I put a little bit of gray, a little bit of black. And then let's do a little bit of highlights color in here. Alright, so we're just kind of doing streaks in there. And we're going to give them a base color. And then now while that's drying, we're going to do the background while we're at it. We're going to just get rid of all the really the splotches of color in it, okay? So we're getting rid of the splotches of color. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of darker green. And these are gonna show the leaves in the background. And we're gonna do a little bit of darker around here. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this darker green. It's more like an army green. Let's put that down below here. Oh, that's too dark. We don't want it that dark. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta wipe it up. Dot it up. There we go. Alright, that's a lot better. So we're doing that army green. And we're gonna go a little bit in here. And see how I'm dabbing it? I'm not actually stroking it. I'm just dabbing it. I'm just dabbing the paper to make hints of where the leaves are blurred out in the photo. Because that's kind of how it looks, guys. Alright, that looks kind of cool. And then I'm going to use that darker army green on the bottom, closer to the edge. And it's going to go, and it's going to seep into the colors. But I like the way it's looking. I like the texture it's giving. I really like it. So let's actually do it a little bit more up here too. And a little bit around here. Wow, this green and the brown is really, and the gray has really gotten our water murky. Let's go ahead and change the water. The reason why I'm doing the colors is in this way is because I want the colors to dry without blotting them with a paper towel. So that's kind of important on this one. I don't want to be able to dab it. I want to be able to leave the color there. All right. Alright, now we got that. And we have a little bit of, let's see what colors we use on the squirrel before we add any more colors to the background on this side, okay? Because we might want to go ahead and go with green. It looks like it's a really pretty color. I'm thinking maybe let's make a heart. And then dab it all around. Almost for like a Valentine's Day thing. But not necessarily. And then we'll go in with a lighter one. Oh, you're not even seeing. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're just kind of doing the dabs and getting the background of it. I really like that. So we're going to make this the one place where we're putting the light green on, because we don't want to put it in the background very much. You know what I mean? I don't want to have the darker green as much. Okay, so while we're getting this, how has everybody's weekend been going? It is Saturday. I'm super excited. I have church tomorrow. I can't wait to go. I know not everybody else is excited to church, but I don't get out a lot. So it's really important when I get to go to church. At least it is for me. Maybe not for everybody, but it is for me. Alright, so let's do a light coloring on this. Alright, so this is kind of a different way to look at the background. I like it. It's kind of like the blurred out line leaves on it. Georgia Peach goes, I have a big cleaning job to do tomorrow. Oh, cool. I hope it's one that you get paid for. Like, if it's a cleaning job that you get paid for, then, you know, it's exciting because you get paid for it. But, not necessarily. Because it could be one that you're doing just for your kids. Or for your husband. She goes, yes, LOL. Good. See, anytime I have a big cleaning job, I don't get paid for it because I have to do it for my family. They should be paying me hundreds. No, I'm just joking. Alright, so let's go ahead and do these ears while I've got this taken care of. I'm getting the back coating on the ears. Oh, I'm really gonna have to turn off notifications. I just have not got a chance to do that yet, guys. Alright, so we've got the ear kind of done. Let's see what color we should do. Let's do a darker color. Everybody does the lighter shades by the head. Let's do a darker shade. Let's mix it up. Why not, guys? Alright. And then we're going to do the green. And this will conclude where we're going to go to get this. We might have to redo some of the green. Because it looks like some of these blotches are really good and some of them are not. Alright, so I'm kind of looking at this. Yeah, Georgia Peach goes, yeah, I don't get paid for those either. It's just laughing. I feel ya. If we got paid for all the work that we did at the house, we'd be millionaires. Like, if I worked for the cleaning company and I charge people for it, I just don't have a heart. I just don't. I used to do cleaning. Not no more. Okay, so I like both sides of it. Let's do a little bit more lighter colors in here and brighten it up. And try to do a little bit brighter. Alright, so we kind of got the background done the way we wanted it. And Pointy Peach goes, facts. Yeah, and I'm a chef too, lol. Love the green. I was on the green kick for a while there. It was not intentional. Alright, so let's do the blue on the what do you call it? On the shovel. On the shovel. Okay. So we're just putting a little bit of blue just to kind of show that it's, can you guys see okay? So we're kind of going in here with a real dark black. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave it on here like this. It's going to turn into gray. And we're going to just kind of go in the itty bitty parts. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to, I was going to do his, we're going to have to make the rest of the green. I didn't do it. Okay, so let's do it. Oh, she says it's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Well, we're going to have to fix the green around the edges right here. But that's not going to be very bad. That won't be hard to fix at all. Okay, so let's try to get a little bit of red. We'll put that there for a second. On his fur, where we need to go to make him furry. So if this makes any sense. So let's dab a little bit. Oh, we don't want it to dab. There you go. If you would have left it, would have been okay, because it would have been like a trunk or a tree trunk or something. Here, that's just a little too wet. Let me dab it off a lot, guys. Dab it, dab, dab. Okay. So let's add a little bit of water to my thing and rinse the brush just a little bit. Alright, now let's try to do... Oh no, see, it's still too wet, guys. Oh, I almost made a big mistake. That would have been bad. Let's wait on it. I want to go through with my watercolor brush and do light green over the white spots. I don't like the spots being white. So just going over the whites. Yep, just going over the white spots, guys. You don't have to. Like, you could have left those white spots in there. I thought I gave it character. I didn't have to do it. I just wanted to. Just for continuality. Okay. So let's see if we've got the background done the way we want it. Okay. Alright. So I think the background looks pretty good. Georgia Peach says it's beautiful. Yes. Aw, thank you. So let's let it dry for a little bit. I'm going to have to give this a two-part, what do you call it? it's gonna be, I have to let it dry. So give me a second. Let me find something to show you guys while we let it seep into the paint. Okay. So we're going to let this sit over here for a minute, guys, and dry. I'm just going to show you a couple rocks. I'm going to let that green paint blend into it. That's why I did the tail and I did the background first, is because it was real loose watercolor. If you looked at it, oh, she just got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you so much, Jason J. Harrell. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So yeah, we're just waiting for this to dry, and I'm just showing you guys some rocks. So we did this orca rock. It's a glitter rock. I think it looks pretty good. We haven't got any of these coated yet. I'm going to have to coat these. Thank you so much for liking the live, and you just got the #1 gifter bag, Jason. Thank you. That's super awesome. Oh, Trail Gang's in the house. Hey, Trail Gang. I didn't see Trail Gang come in. Maybe he didn't comment. That's super awesome. This is my health, happiness, and success at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, so we're just letting this kind of dry off, guys. I'm letting it soak into the paint. Oh, wait a minute. I just found a rock that didn't have anything on it, guys. Yay! Let's put that with our stash of unpainted rocks. Aw, Georgia Peach is just saying hello to everybody. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Georgia Peach has her own lives that she does. Well, she doesn't do lives. She does videos. She's gonna try to do lives. And if she does, I'll support her 100%. This is our smile rock. Our stand-up rock. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to spray them with a clear coat. And after I spray them with a clear coat, I'm going to place them, well, I'm going to get somebody else to place them around town. And so that people and kids and adults alike can find them. And it makes them feel better, and it gives them a little bit more kindness, and it gives them a little bit more joy to life. So that's kind of what I'm doing here on these rocks. Yeah, these are 50 rocks. They were all from, oh, I just found another one that's not painted on. My littlest one got into the rocks and got them all mixed up, so we were just throwing them all in. And a Be Kind rock. Look at my Be Kind rock. He has no wings. That was my first bee I had ever done. It was awesome. And a Thankful rock that we did around Thanksgiving. And the Swan rock. That was fun. I like doing that one. Georgia Peach goes, so cute. Thank you. I'm just giving it a little bit more time oh, thank you so much. Wow, 15 roses. Thank you so much, Georgia Peach. I appreciate you. Whoa, 15? 5 goal achieved. Thank you so much. That is super awesome. I gotta set up the new goal. Georgia Peach says, you're welcome, you deserve them. Aw, thank you. I try to do really good and try to bring you guys fresh stuff that you guys haven't seen before. That is super cool. I really appreciate you. Thank you. That is awesome. Alright, so we only got, this is my snake rock. So we try to use our reference photos twice. Once when we do a rock, and once when we do a painting picture. So it kind of gives you a chance to see the different mediums and the different things that you can do on one. This is super cool. That is awesome. I set it high too. I had it like pretty high. I think I set it to like 50 or something crazy like that. That is super cool. Thank you, Georgia. That is awesome. This is our glow in the dark rock. This one is got a clear coat on it. See how this one's a lot more shinier than the other ones? This is our clear coat glow in the dark rock. It's pretty cool. Oh, found another rock that wasn't painted on. That's awesome. This is my happiness rock with a heart. She says you could do with one with autism quote or like the puzzle piece. Ooh, I like that idea. I would love to do something like that. Now, with me not having any, like, so far that we know of, any relations to autism, is it like taboo to do that, or is it something like, is that something that you're allowed to do? She goes, a rock that says autism rocks. Oh, that looks awesome. Can I use that words? That would be awesome, Peach. I don't know. Am I allowed to do that? Or is that kind of like brain injuries where you don't really do anything for, like, you don't do them unless you're a brain injury victim? But I guess I could do a painting for a brain injury victim. I've never thought about that. She goes, you could totally do that. That is super cool. Okay, so autism rocks. That's so awesome. I like that idea. Oh, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. That would be super cool. Yeah, because I don't have to worry about getting, I don't have a Bible study right then. That's supposed to be Peach. Or, maybe. I don't know what it was. Oh, there was another thing. Oh, wow. I'm going to have, that is awesome. Is it okay if I use what you said, Georgia? Is that allowed? I don't sell them or anything. I just give these away. Alright, so let's take a look here. She says, yes, go ahead. That's awesome. Some people don't like puzzle piece, but some prefer the infinite symbol. I like both. I think it'll be cute. I'm happy to offer the idea. Oh, that is super awesome. I'll totally give you credit for it when I do the live. I will let everyone know that you're the one that said autism rocks. That is a super awesome idea. I like that idea a lot. And it brings awareness to my community. That is super cool. I think that was a great rock. We shall do that on Sunday. And I can do a puzzle piece. Puzzle pieces are fun to do. And that'll show other people how to do their autism rocks rock. That is super cool. Georgia Peach goes, yes, love it. Alright, so let's look here. Let's take a look at our painting. So here we are. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how wet everything is. What we're gonna do, instead of letting it, look at that color on the blue and the black. Georgia Peach, look how awesome that settled. That's how it looks. I love it. Georgia Peach goes, yes, I love it. So cool. That's awesome. Stunning is what Georgia Peach says. That's awesome. I like it. I like it a lot so far, guys. Alright, so let's see what we can do to make fur. So let's make his fur. Let's stop that a little bit. I'm just doing the edges. So how I'm doing fur is I'm just taking it and doing the dabs. So we've got that. So let's do the red a little bit and see if we can get more of a redness kind of coat. Oh, I like that. I like that red. All right. All right, I'm just adding a little bit more color. Because this is all supposed to be fur, guys. Aw, I'm so glad you like it. That is super awesome. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys for being here and supporting me. You have no idea. I hope to do this for the rest of my life, and I'll never forget you guys when you guys are doing this well. You never will. Okay, so we got a little bit of the red here. We're just adding the highlights first because we don't want it to get messed up with the... Once we put in the base coats, it's kind of hard to put the extra highlights in. You can do it, but it's not as prominent. It's so much easier to... Alright, let's make his foot red. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, let's do some light brown. And we'll try to get some light brown in here. Oh, I like that. So I don't know if you can tell the difference there. I can on my side. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. That's super cool. Okay, so let's go around and do his ears. Let's do it around his head first. That's why I didn't want to do... Okay, so in the actual photo... Oh, Vernell came in. Hey, Vernell. Vernell says, hey, Vernell. Vernell does her lives, too. You should totally check Vernell out. We're just doing some painting of a squirrel. It's my second day back to painting, so I'm not doing as loose of a painting today. Oh my gosh, I've got this itch. Okay. Oh. Sorry, guys. There's a puzzle piece. I've got to prove that I'm still here. Alright, Brunel goes, awesome! Brunel just got the number two gifter badge. Thank you. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm just kind of going around here and touching up where I think his fur should be. So we're using some different highlights on him. Now we're going to do some on his nose. I know there was a lot of red that we started out with, but that's probably going to be the rest just of the red. Alright, so I got his nose covered. That looks kind of right. And then we're going to do a darker brown around his face. I'm so glad you came in, Brunel. How are you doing? Tell everybody about you and what you've been doing in your lives lately. And I'm so glad you came in and showed up. That's awesome. I really appreciate you for coming in. Alright, so let's see if we can get enough. I don't know, this brown looks kind of brown. Let's do more of a gray. Because on it's more of a gray. So, chat me up a little bit, you guys. Tell me how your week's been going. Are the kids being good? How's Marcus feeling? Is he still sick? The last time I had spoken to her, the boy wasn't feeling very good. Georgia Peaches. I hope that's okay. I said that, Georgia. Let me know if that's not okay. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of gray. I'm not digging the gray, guys. I don't like the gray. So we're gonna change it. We're gonna change it a lot. We're gonna change this color to this. We're not doing gray. We're changing it. And then we're gonna do the light brown, and we're gonna go in. And go around his ears. Yeah, we're gonna make it a little bit different, guys. I know, I always change the difference of the paintings, but I don't like gray. Gray is just not my color, man. It just really isn't. So we're gonna change it to reddish brown. Oh, good. Georgia Peach says he's doing amazing. After he threw up about an hour later, he returned back to normal. LOL. Good job. That's awesome. He does have little cold symptoms, so I gave him meds. Oh, you're fine, by the way. Nothing wrong with asking about him and mentioning him been sick. Okay. I didn't know, because some people, I don't know if they'd be weird about me mentioning their kids on social media. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I try not to mention my little one's first name on it, only because, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Let's hope not. Let's hope we have nothing to worry about. It's just us hanging out, guys. We should be fine. What is it? My mom and Vernell does lives. Are you still taking care of those seedlings, Vernell? Drop in the comments. Let's tell us all about them. We'd love to hear. We love having you come in. So I'm just going in here and adding a little bit of light highlights, and then now let's do the dark highlights, because there's a lot of dark around by his ear, by his eye. Oh, I love that. I love how it's melding in together, how it's molding. I love how the watercolors do that. Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. I really like that, guys. Yeah, I just try to be really careful because I don't want anyone coming back and being like, hey, I'm so mad you did that. Because I just don't want people mad at me. I try to keep everybody happy for the most part. Alright, so that's the last of the dark I'm going to use. Other than one is right here. I'm going to use more of the lighter brown. And go around with it. Yeah, that's okay, Vernell. I kind of figured you were having issues with your internet. I'm just glad you're here trying to show support. That means a lot to me. It really does. So this is like technically my first real painting back that I used without well, I used the watercolor brush, but I didn't use it for the whole thing, and it wasn't just a real sloppy painting. Like, I showed everybody the firemen earlier today, and they stopped looking at the picture and stopped looking at the live. And so, I don't know if it was just from not liking the paper or what it was, guys. I'm not sure at all. Not sure at all. Alright, I lied. Let's add a little bit more dark. There we go. Before long, this thing's gonna turn into a cat. Oh, 17 roses? Thank you, Vernell. I appreciate you. 19 out of 20? That is super awesome. Oh, wow. 16 out of 20. That is super awesome. Sorry, I have bad eyesight. I said it wrong. That is awesome. Alright, we'll do a little bit. I know I said no gray, but I'm just going to put a little bit more gray in them. Okay, so let's do that and then a tad bit of this. We're filling in the gap where we missed his arm. And then we're going to need a little bit darker gray right under here. Oh, I like that. I'm starting to like that a lot. Oh, that's okay, George Peach. Glad you're here. She said she got a call. She's back. Vernell says, you're welcome. Oh, Vernell, you have no idea. I know you're having issues with your internet, and you're still trying to support. That is awesome. Like, seriously, that is super awesome. Oh, wow. I just got my gold. Thank you so much, Georgia Peach, with 3 roses. That is super cool. That's the second goal today, guys. That is so awesome. Oh, that is super awesome, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Georgia Peach is laughing at me. Or, okay, she's only smiling. I thought she was laughing at me. I'm like, I know I get excited. You have no idea. Thank you. That's the second goal time, guys. That is super awesome. Alright, so let's set here. I'll set another goal out. Okay, got that goal going. Alright, so we got this going. And we still see how he's got a white belly? He's gonna, oh no, look. His arm's drawn into the background. We don't want that. Oh, we saved it. See how we saved it? Do you guys see how I saved it? You guys can save it too. I mean, it still leaves a little teeny drizzle there, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so I'm just adding a little bit of gray. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of black too. No, let's not add black. Let's just add a darker gray. Alright, guys. And then I have to do some more with this arm. Thank you so much for sharing the live for now. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. You guys know I don't pay for my for promotions or anything along those lines, so it's really important when you guys share it out. Like, really important. Okay, so I'm making a little bit more of his hand. Okay, so you can kind of see his arm right there. What color are we going to make his little nose? We got to make it different. I'm going to make it different than everything else. So let's make... This is the perfect color. Okay, let's see what that thing looks like. Burnell goes, you're welcome, friend. You guys, you're awesome. Each and every one of you are awesome. I'm just adding a little bit of background to the edges. All right. Doing the bottom of it. All right, so we got the bottom done. It looks more like... Oh, that's perfect. I love that. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do about his eye. We're going to use his eye, and we're going to have to ink it. We're going to definitely have to ink it. So let's make sure we got this ready. Let's make sure we got everything on this that we want inked. Okay, so this is... Okay, so I want to show you guys something. This is actually supposed to be gray right here. But because it's so close to the black, I'm changing the color of it. The reason being is we don't want it to look like it's part of it. We want it to look like it's part of the part of our squirrel. I think that's what he is. Oh, did I ever tell you guys that this squirrel was from Norway? This picture is from Norway. I thought that was pretty cool. We have a continental, uh, squirrel. Alright, so let's just do a little bit more of covering some of those white spots. I really appreciate all of you guys. Brunel, you're awesome. Thank you. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll remember this one. I'm doing this in the next 40 years. Well, 20 years at least. I wouldn't mind doing this for 20 years. As much as I have in student loans, I'm probably going to have to be doing this long. Alright. So, I kind of like the way he looks fuzzy with the blots on it. What do you guys think? Renell says, she'll be right back. Okay, no problem. Georgia Peach goes, he's a cool looking squirrel. I like him. Alright, so let's look here. Let me do a little bit more. I think what we're going to have to do around the feet and stuff is going to have to be with the pen. I don't want to put anything else on there and it not be right. So let's leave it like that. Let's go ahead and let it dry for a minute. I don't need to have it dried as much as I had to have the background done. So I'm only going to keep it just a second. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and dry it now. Aw. I don't know. I guess what we're gonna do is go over them with a watercolor pencil or with a watercolor marker. Let's do that now. So I'm just gonna take it and go over it so there's no white spots. Alright, so I'm just going through here. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so let's let them dry. It won't take very long. Let me get another piece of paper towel. I actually bought paper towel that was Bounty, and my husband goes, why would you buy Bounty? I said, I need it for my artwork. And he goes, well, I want you to leave it in your studio so that it doesn't get used unless it's for your artwork. Alright, so let's take a look and gander at him. He's kind of wet. Let's give him a couple minutes to dry. Let's give him a little bit of time to dry. Am I allowed to drink my energy drinks on here, or will I get flagged? Alright, so we're just going to give them a minute to dry. And then we'll add ink to them, and then we'll be getting going soon. But we still have to add ink to them. So we're still about a third of the way done. It won't take very long to ink them. The reason being is all I have to do is kind of go around the fur. So I shouldn't have to do too much. It's just outlining the outside of them. Shouldn't take too long. It's only, 9 o'clock? I guess I did more of a splotchy kind of a painting today where I used the dabbing part. It's It's kind of what I wanted to do when I first came back. I don't want to get anything that's too elaborate right away. I like to ease into my painting. So, with me taking 6 days off, I should have probably of taken the week off and just taken it to put my stuff in the art gallery and do the website. But I wanted to make sure I didn't miss a day, and I didn't miss a day. So, I mean, that was really awesome. I did a painting every single day, no matter how tired I was there. I showed up, and I was, for the most part, well, I think 3 days I was late. But that's, like I said, I wasn't expecting to do it at all. So the fact that I could do it at all is awesome. I had this horrible rash on the back of my neck because I used a Walmart $3.88 necklace and wore it for a couple weeks, and now I have this terrible rash on the back of my neck. It is terrible, guys. I might end up going to the freaking doctors over it. I know I sound like I'm complaining a lot, but seriously, it's itchy and it's bumpy and it's so crabby. I'll never get another piece of necklace from Walmart ever again. I learned my lesson. So don't get the cross necklaces from Walmart. I did it as like one of my non-smoking things. But I guess obviously I can't wear it. So I took it off. It's sitting on my bathroom counter. So if anyone of Georgia Peach goes, sorry, prayers and love, hope it heals quick. Thank you. It only bothers me when I have my sweatshirt on because I sweat a little bit, and so then it makes it more itchy. Not like you guys really want to hear about me sweating. Sorry about that. Oh, that's so funny. So I'm just looking here, and let's check out. Alright, it looks like it should be at least a little bit dry. Enough dry that we can get. Yeah, but I had it at least, I thought I had it on my neck for at least a couple months, guys. And I developed an allergic reaction off of it after it'd been on my neck for a while. So I just figured I'd talk about it just because it's something that happened in my life. I like to bring up things that happen to me, and I tell people, I'm an open book, guys. I tell people exactly what's going on with me. I'm just going over the ink. The sketch marks. I'm just going over the sketch marks. I'm sorry. Alright. So I got the box sketched out. Alright. So I'm just going in, and I am doing those little teeny ducks and bumps that we made sure that we did on the squirrel, that they are all shown out. So it kind of looks as if our squirrel didn't. I guess it does look like I didn't have a steady hand. Maybe I shouldn't do it with that. Well, we're gonna try it this way and see if we like the fur this way. And if we don't like the fur this way, then you guys won't have to do it again. Like, you'll be like, oh, I don't like how that looked. I'm not gonna make it that way. But he was a really furry squirrel. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I'm just going over lines where the all right, so we're kind of doing. All right, I guess I likes it. Okay. It's just I don't know. I don't know if I like the bumpy look or if it looks like I just don't have a steady hand. So let me see if I like it after it's been completely finished. But we're gonna try to do it this way. All right, so I'm just putting it here. And I'm going and I'm putting his nails in. I know there's no white gap on his nails, but I want it to be where it's showing his nails and not the what I did to cover it up. I think if I put a pen on it, it's gonna cover it up. So I'm not doing that. I don't know if I like the bumps on the fur. I don't know if I like that at all. Oh, I like this hand better. See how his claw is better? I like that claw better than that claw. We're gonna do all the inking and then we're gonna go back and fix that, I think. I should have not have done that spot over. Oh well. You live and you learn. And I'm just doing his little whiskers. And then let's do his eye. Alright, so I'm just making a picture. Oh, I just love his eye. I like his eye. I think that's my favoriteest part of it. So far is his eye. Alright, so I'm just making his little burr. That's all. Okay, so there we go. We have our first squirrel that I've ever done. I've never painted a squirrel until now. Let's go ahead and fix his foot. Alright. So we're going to use gray and go over his foot. So it's kind of in the black realm, but it's kind of covered. So I don't know. That's kind of the way we've got it. So I have a squirrel. So if anybody knows what I should name it, the only thing I think of naming it is Squirrel. What do you guys think? If you guys have a good name, let me know what I should name it. This is my first time of doing a squirrel. This is kind of funny. I should have, if going back through it, I probably wouldn't have overdone the spot that dripped. I would have just gone and used it regular and ignored the fact that it had seeped out. But, you live and you learn. The more I do every day, the more practice I get and the better I get. That's why I'm going to be doing 2 paintings today, one during the day and one during the night in front of you guys. And I'm hopefully going to be doing it at businesses too. We'll see if we can get anybody that wants me to come out to them. But this is what we're going to do. Yeah, so this is our thing. Grunchy Gremlin just came in. Hey, nice to meet you. Alright, well, thank you so much for coming. Let me flip this around. And we'll we'll close. So, just in case you haven't seen, I'm Sarah Jane Mayberry. I'm your local artist. We are on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Discord, Instagram, Threads, Red Note, Lemonade, and Favorited. If you guys are on any of those, just jump on and send me a message. My name is the same on all of them, Sarah Jane Mayberry. So make sure you're following me in all those, and I do a painting every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, thank you so much for joining. Have a good night. Goodbye.